So UBI, Universal Basic Income. So this is already being practiced in other countries. You know, other countries already be ahead, like China with the robots that y'all seeing. China already got robots that look identical like humans. What they do at first, just like the phones. Back in the day when the phones came out, they looked like toys. And now they more advanced to where they look like, you know, like how they look now. And in the future, they're gonna look like holograms and stuff. You're gonna have holograms popping out of the phone, this and third. But anything, they start small, not to scare you, because if they come out with robots already looking 100% identical to you, and you can't really tell apart whether something is a robot or actually human. And what the robot said in the video, his only problem is right now is being identical to you as much as possible. So in the future, robots is going to want to be more like humans, and humans going to be more like robots. Robots is want to have a sense of purpose, a purpose of being here. So they want to have that from us, and the humans, they want to have basically the immorality that robots have. They can't really die for real. And I mean, they can if you know, decapitate them, but as far as their heart just stopping and them dying, it ain't gonna really happen. Somebody gonna have to actually, you know, put them out type shit. Unlike humans can die of natural causes. But anyways, man, this is about to be crazy though, because the universal basic income is going to be very intriguing, for the simple fact that people want to be able to get a monthly allowance, quote unquote, to be able to afford the regular things that we need, gas, food, things of that such, daycare expenses and all that. But it's going to come at a healthy cost, and that cost is going to be the mark of the beast. It speaks in Revelation that you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have the mark of the beast. And that could be in numbers, that could be the mark, that could be in your forehead, that could be in your arm. And what that translates back to, pay attention to what's going on. Who's coming out with these robots? Who's coming out with these self-driving cars with no steering wheel, no pedals? Who's coming out with all this stuff? Who's coming out with chip implants? Who's coming out with all this stuff? Pay attention. The chip implant that Elon Musk just did in the first human, these things is going to be able to do things that basically give you superpowers, and it's going to entice you. It's going to give you a monthly allowance for having it. It's also going to be able to make blind people be able to see again. People that can't hear, you're going to be able to hear through that chip. All these different things that people thought they'll never been able to do, they're going to start to be able to do it, and it's going to entice people to get it without a doubt. But what people not realizing is this is the beginning of something very, very dangerous. They prep you up to stuff like this. Like I said before, they didn't just come out with the robots that's already 20 years advanced and look exactly like you, right? Just like with the chip. They already been preparing you for this chip the whole time. You know, with your credit card and all that, what you use, when you first got a debit card, you used to have to swipe that debit card. You used to have to go up to the thing and swipe it. Then they advanced from that. They say, okay, instead of swiping, we're going to let you just insert the chip. Okay, baby steps, right? Now you inserting the chip. And then they say, okay, we're going to go ahead and take you another step ahead of that. Instead of inserting it, we're going to let you just tap it. Tap it. And that, you ain't got to slide, you ain't got to swipe, you just tap. And then they said, we're going to take you a step further than that. Instead of just tapping, now you can just tap your phone. It's getting closer and closer to your person. Then you just swipe your phone over. And then what's the last step after swiping your phone? After step 4, step 5, implanting the chip in you, so you don't need your wallet, your card, your phone, or none of that. You just take and wave your hand across. Just like they already practicing UBI, Universal Basic Income. You got some people that's on Section 8 that don't even pay their rent. They only pay like $8 a month. On top of that, they get food stamps, $300, $400, $500 a month. On top of that, they get other incentives. If your baby daddy and father ain't in the house and all that, we'll give you a little extra little perk. So they already practicing that as well. And in Texas, they already had started for 3 years a while ago. They was giving people up to $1,000 per month, and you know, already testing it. But anyways, like I say, man, just keep your eyes open, man. Pay attention to what's going on, because this is only the beginning of all this wild shit right here.